Dear Esther, the gulls do not land here anymore.
Originally starting off as a mod for Half-Life 2, Dear Esther is more an artistic experiment than a traditional game, and after a few years of additional development, it's now available as a $10 standalone release.
Those islands in the distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming.
Dear Esther's story is truly a mystery wrapped in riddles. A narrator reveals fragments of information as you wander across an island, climbing from shore to hilltop and descending into deep caverns. Eloquent writing sporadically changes subjects, shifting your mental focus and keeping your character's identity and the nature of his struggle just out of arm's reach. The island will often seem to be a real place, rich with history, while other moments have you questioning the distinction between metaphor and reality. There's no eureka moment that ties everything together, and you'll likely still wonder what it all means when it's all over. The narration is somewhat randomized, encouraging multiple playthroughs to obtain additional clues, but depending on your drive to dig deeper, you can either get caught up in theories and discussion, or simply walk away unfulfilled.
Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft, but I cannot corroborate this story.
Exploring the island requires about an hour and a half, with no real action to speak of past simply walking around and observing the haunting environment. The pace is slow, with no running and jumping allowed, presumably preserving the somber mood. Brief side routes may lead to cryptic shrines, graffiti, and diagrams, but the journey follows a mostly fixed path.
We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did.
No matter what you take away from Dear Esther's plot, the air of mystery and loneliness sinks in like a winter chill. The visuals aren't extraordinary from a technical perspective, but the natural landscapes hold a rugged beauty that contrasts with the fantastic colors of dazzling caves. You'll want to clear the background noise from your auditory space to immerse yourself in the experience. In addition to the articulate narrator, the haunting score waxes and wanes, and discrete sounds of wind and waves are just as important in fostering a powerful sense of atmosphere.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side.
Dear Esther is an absorbing experience while it lasts, but it's short-lived and lacks any truly direct interactive moments. However, its approach to story is thought-provoking and open to interpretation, traits that are generally lacking in the medium as a whole. Dear Esther may only be a first step towards something greater, but it's an interesting study for those intrigued by the prospect of game design as an artistic work rather than commercial entertainment.
But it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end.